Hello. Hello, and welcome back to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attack the Wow, I think I am loud. I'm gonna bring that down a little bit. Hi!
Do I need to move more this direction?
I think everything can be heard, right? Everything can be heard? We good? Cool. I'm gonna assume so. Hello, everybody! It's been a while. I've been off stream for a little bit because of the show that I've been doing, but glad to be back with a Call of Cthulhu one-shot! This will be my third game of Call of Cthulhu I've ever kept, I guess? Keepered? I don't know. But, yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. If I don't knock over my microphone. Wonderful.
Oh, is this a one-shot? I thought we were doing this just into perpetuity.
My name is James Hamrick. I am an actor, singer, dancer, sometimes, and teacher. And I just got engaged.
You get three. You get three claps.
Sending it on over to my best man.
Oh yeah, that's me. Hi, I'm Ben. I am an.
You're muted.
Can you? No, I'm not.
I can hear him just fine.
James, I think you can't hear me.
Oh wait, maybe you're not muted. Maybe this. Oh, I think that was me.
Can the chat hear me?
No, I
Probably
can hear
not.
you now. When my mic got knocked over, it knocked out my.
Ah, I see. Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
Yes, best man. Hello.
Perfect. Hello. Yes, it's me. Hi, I'm Ben. I am also an actor, singer, dancer, dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Teach horror, and all that stuff. But
I don't like the combination of those words.
What, teach horror? What do you mean, James? Anyway,
I don't know.
You can find me here. We start Kindred back up for our mad dash to the end of the season next. Not this coming week, but the week after. And then we'll be doing some other stuff. But moving on next to the next person in line.
To the next person in line, who you be?
I'm Celestine Fae Queen, also known as Celestine. I am a streamer, an actor, a piano player, a singer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited to be here. And then you're going to see me next on Clickety Clackety in season 2 of Feigning Elegance, which is starting like really soon. So.
Yes, it is. If we can survive the next 2 weeks, we will get there.
Yes. We will. That's it. And to you.
Hi, I'm David. You might know me as Petulant Cobra from Top Down Tabletop, currently on hiatus, but maybe coming back soon. Stay tuned in our Discord for more on that. I am not an actor or teacher or anything like that. I work in human resources at a mid-sized consulting firm. But tonight,
Nice.
I'm here to play Call of Cthulhu.
Nice. Honestly, that's the dream job. The rest is like, one day I'll make money and feed my family. Not today.
One day I'll make money. One day I'll have the Moonies. Anyway. Cool. A couple of things before we get started. H.P. Lovecraft was a dick. Just so that's out there, and there's an understanding of that. Also, there's some like dated terminology, such as the term sanity and how that's referenced in the materials. We are going to actually use that term, but I do want to say up front that it is only in reference to a person's ability to understand the universe that they are dealing with. We are altering the rules in the system a little bit for, reasons that kind of make everybody a little more comfortable. And yeah, we're going to try and tiptoe around any content I accidentally run into that might be weird. Generally, Chaos seems pretty good about it, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're we're all just playing in a simulated reality that's just based off of the dreams of unknown horror floating around the universe, but that's fine.
Exactly. It's all fine. But also, what else? There's one more thing. Oh yeah, once again, I'm new at this, so there may be hiccups in me forgetting how this game works. So hope you stick around with us to make sure that everything goes swimmingly. So
I haven't played this game in years.
okay. Cool. I'm gonna get the music started.
Laugh, 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 laugh. We are laughing.
We'll be laughing long.
Good.
Okay.
I'm not able to fall asleep until I'm severely spooked, so get to it.
Right. Getting everything up and ready. Doesn't give me a year, so I'm going to make one up. The year is 1925. James Fraser, the son of politician Gerald Fraser, has gone missing somewhere between Miskatonic University in Arkham, Massachusetts, and the town of Kingsport, the location of his love, Nathalie de Croix. Gerald, with a stipend of $200 each, has hired Garrison Kilden and Lee Fleming to locate his missing son to avoid a scandal and bring him back to university to continue his studies like a good boy. Along the road from Clark's Corner, the nightmare begins. So, we are going to start with Lee and Garrison. You're heading down from Clark's Corners. You have broken into some very dense forests. You don't see much sign of life or habitation for quite a while. But as you ride in the car together, please describe your characters. Starting with you, Garrison.
Yeah, Garrison is, he's about 28 years old, kind of a burly build, smoking cigarettes right now, because it's much easier to do that while you're in the car. But, he's got a ruddy complexion, reddish brown hair, seems to be sort of a mutt mixed between Irish and Italian, and doesn't really seem to be wanting to talk too much to this other gentleman in the car.
All right, Lee, please describe your character.
Lee is a man in his mid-30s of average height and relatively thin build, but toned. Not super muscular by any stretch of the imagination.
Hot.
He's got wearing some big glasses and has his hair like pulled back, like slicked back, but it's starting to pop out of that a little bit. He's sitting in this car with a large box of some sort on his lap, and if you were to look directly in his eyes, it'd be very clear that he's got the sense that he is in way over his head already, and they haven't even gotten there.
Is there any conversation you have in the car as you drive?
I probably have the windows rolled up as I'm smoking. I don't know if that bothers him. I mean,
not too much.
It would bother me.
It would bother me. I don't think it bothers Lee.
20 is a different time.
Very different time.
After he sees you lighting up, he'll pull a little pipe out of his jacket and join you in that at least.
So, you know this Frazier kid?
I can't say that I do. I think I seen him a couple of times at the house, when I've been in there fixing things. Never really talked to him all that much. Seemed like a good kid.
So you know this family then?
Yeah. They've been using me as a repairman for a while.
You realize being somebody who comes in and out of the house every once in a while does kind of make you somewhat suspect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he made a very good, convincing case as to why I should agree to help find his son. It was, once I thought about it, it was very difficult to say no to.
Made you an offer you couldn't refuse, basically?
It's a way to put it.
All right, well, glad to have you along, as long as you're the one, if I figure out that you're the one who did it, then, it's easier to get you.
It would be. It wasn't me.
It's slightly hard to imagine that he might have been the one who did it, so you get the sense that Garrison's just trying to put him on edge. Because what we know so far is that Gerald Frazier got a call from his son while he was begging his son to come home. Or not come home, but go back to university. And he was saying that... and there was a massive argument, which Lee, I believe you overheard part of. And the last that we heard of James Fraser was that he was tired and he was going to stop at a motel. Which is why we are upon this road. Basically just scanning the tree line, trying to find any sign of said motel.
Do you know the fuck we are? Excuse my language, I don't know if that's too much for you, but...
Do I have any idea where we are?
Yes, that is the question I asked you.
Well...
Keeper.
Well...
Should just get the bottle opener, I suppose, to try to do this with pliers.
Is there a navigation skill?
You
There
probably
is.
do... Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
there is. Navigate. Yeah, make me a navigate roll.
Did that do anything?
Yes, it did. It went into the thing, and that is so close. That's a 15 versus a 10. So yeah, you are absolutely unsure. You probably haven't been this far out of town in quite a bit. I feel like most of your work was probably in the major city. But you feel slightly comforted by the fact that if you keep along this road, you're bound to find something. But no, you have no idea where you are, and it actually does kind of eat at you a little bit.
No, I'm lost as all hell. I know get out of the city this way is, head south sometimes.
All right, well, I appreciate your honesty.
All right. As you're saying this, you round a corner, and a small kidney bean shaped no, that's the lake. You see a kidney bean shaped lake, Squatter's Lake. And directly to the west, you see a small T-shaped motel with exterior landings, windows to every one of the rooms. It doesn't look very large, and you see 6 staircases leading to the porches, and a sign that says Squatter's Rest.
Well, looks like we found it.
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
It's gotta be, Sure. We'll drive in there.
As you pull in, you see another car heading your direction and also pulling in. And as the car parks and you park at the same time, stepping out of that car, Nathalie, please describe your character.
So Natalie is a bit of a...
Okay, we're going to say Nathalie. Got it.
Natalie. It'll make it easier. She's a bit of a wanderer, free spirit gypsy. She comes from a long line of circus performers, and she actually moonlights as a fortune teller. She's very strikingly beautiful. You know, her hair is this big mess of dark curls. And she's the kind of person that you sort of take a double take at, just because her features are so striking and magical, I guess you could say. She has that little air about her. And she is right now very cold and a little scared getting out of this car at this motel late at night alone.
As you both basically exit your cars at the same time, you come face to face. Garrison, make me a... Sure, let's make this an intelligence roll.
Boy. How do I roll that on Roll20?
I think you just click the stat.
That's an edit mode. That would explain why.
That'll do it.
Failure.
All right.
Thank you, Sally.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Okay, so with an 81 versus 55, you don't really notice the woman next to you, and go about your business. Lee, you also just have no idea. You just assume this is another passersby. If you acknowledge them, is up to you.
I am immediately suspicious of another person arriving to this place in the middle of nowhere at the same exact time that we did. I'll just keep glancing.
It's a fucking motel. It's gonna be fine. Like, I'm sure people come through here all the time.
Do they though? We don't even have any idea where we are.
What a perfect place for a motel.
I guess you do have a point.
I mean, if you want to go talk to them, go for it. But I think I'm gonna go up to the front desk.
All right.
Yeah, you get us a room. I'll keep an eye on our stuff.
I'll get myself a room. You can get yourself a room.
Nathalie, do you regard the two men as they enter the main building?
I think she is sort of keeping an eye on them, but she doesn't say anything yet. Yeah.
So, the door to the reception is glass paneled with a wide shuttered window to its right. I will move us over to that map.
Oh, thank goodness.
Now, you can see a lot of things on this map. I have hidden most things, but you should be able to see your tokens once I move you. We see it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I am actually going to move us to a separate frame that I have.
Look at all these rooms. Look at all those chickens.
So, feel free to move your tokens around. Be mature, not through walls.
Now, this says landing. Is that like a second floor landing?
No, so like the way it looks, I think I have a picture here that I'll show you.
Porch?
Yeah, is it like a... okay, so it is like a porchy kind of thing, and then there's stairs up to a second level.
Yes.
Oh god, there's so much information at the bottom of this.
Probably don't need all that. Some of that.
Yeah, ignore all that.
Yeah.
Ignore that, please, please. Just
Yeah.
close it.
I did. I know your secrets now!
Garrison is Cthulhu. Confirmed. Alright. So, you all enter reception?
Mhm.
Yes.
You may
Moving
move your tokens.
myself over here.
For some reason, I can't move your tokens, which is odd.
Hmm.
Oh, wait,
Nobody
no,
has
I'm
control
not
over
looking
me
at
but me. I'm my own man.
it. Alright. So, you enter the motel, and a bell over the door rings as you enter. A wide wooden desk fronts the far wall. The room is built from varnished wooden panels with a door leading into a private quarter in the northwest corner. On the wall behind the desk are two stuffed and mounted boar's heads, between which hangs a 20-gauge double-barreled shotgun. A rack of keys hangs beneath the shotgun. The desk holds 2 oil lamps, a jar filled with pencils, and a brass bell shaped like a swan. The walls to the left and right of the desk are covered in number license plates collected from the early 1900s to the present. There are many dusty spaces on the wall to the right of the reception, as if some of the number plates have been taken down.
I would like to ring the bell, please.
Bing!
I'll wait.
You wait for a moment. How long do you wait?
30 seconds.
Until?
30 seconds. Then I'll ring the bell again.
Yeah. Just a minute! You hear from within a English accent, which kind of catches you off guard for a moment. After about another 30 seconds, the door on the far side creaks open very slowly. Screech of wheels follows a balding, white-haired, liver-spotted man as he is wheeled into the reception by another elderly man. From their features,
No
they
fucking
appear to be
duh.
related. I will
No
post
fucking duh. It took them so long to get in here.
Yeah, I will post a picture of these two gentlemen. If you wish to see these pictures, please go to the Discord. So the man in the wheelchair looks like this.
Call of Cthulhu. Dad?
Old guy.
And the man pushing the wheelchair in looks like this.
Rusty.
James, these are just before and after pictures of this guy getting a haircut.
I told you they look related. I can actually move them up to the token layer. The man in the wheelchair wears brown slacks and a white shirt, his frail hands gripping the armrests tightly as he enters. He squints at you and nods politely. The man
Old-timer?
pushing him wears faded blue coveralls and has a lined, hollow-cheeked face and a kindly expression beneath a full head of white hair. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Welcome to Squatter's Lake Motel. Squatter's Rest is what it used to be called, but I don't know, that always seemed rather funny of a name to me. Anyway, my name is William, and this is my older brother, Robert. Robert can't speak much anymore.
Right.
Took a funny turn a few years back. Anyway, how may I help?
Sorry, so the one who's sitting is the one who's speaking, or
the one who's holding the wheelchair. The one in the wheelchair is just kind of, he like nods at you. And his name is Robert. And the one pushing it is named William. And Robert's just kind of doddering and trying to speak, but just doesn't seem to be able to.
Nice place you got here, gentlemen. I think we are looking for some rooms. I think it's most polite if you take care of the young lady here first. We are more than happy to wait.
Of course.
As understood in your country as well as ours. Ladies first. Hello. Hi. How can I help you?
Hello. Actually, I am supposed to be meeting someone here. I was just wondering if there was a young man that came through here, and we were supposed to be meeting. Did you see anyone?
Well, it is a bit quiet here right now. Mostly we get folks stopping by for a night or two. A fisherman sometimes. Couple boats near the shore should you want to use them. But I don't know if I've seen any... There is a young man, actually, who came in relatively recently. He actually checked in this morning.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Let's see. And he flips through a guest book. And he goes, "Hey, Mr. Jacob Trent?"
No.
Is there something I can roll where it's like, yeah, this might be an alias name?
Yeah. Make me a... You can make me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Also, all of you can make spot hidden rolls.
Ooh.
Hidden.
In addition to the intelligence check?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, I really messed up that spot. No, I got an extreme success for my intelligence check.
Excellent.
Spot
that
yes,
James Fraser...
Yeah,
Sorry. James Fraser does have an alias, but it's not Jacob Trent.
Okay.
His alias is Joseph Smith.
The Mormon?
Yes, exactly. That's why it's a good
No.
alias.
The very same.
All right.
I
so,
found the golden plates, and I
No.
went to Salt Lake City.
Natalie, even though you're up close, you're kind of looking at the pages that you see, and you just kind of just slipping through as you literally roll 100 versus a 55.
That's a fumble.
That is a fumble. You notice nothing, and Jacob Trent doesn't sound familiar to you at all, and you don't see the name of a James Fraser on there.
Okay.
However, Garrison and Lee, you notice as he flips that it seems like he flips through a page that has been torn out. Yes, I don't. Does Jacob Trent sound right to you, ma'am?
No, I'm sorry, I don't know that name. I suppose I will get a room for myself and wait to see if he comes.
Right, all right. Is there a name that you can leave for us so we can notify you?
Would Natalie know his alias or not?
I'd say so. I'd say anybody who's really close to him would probably know
Okay.
his alias.
It would be under Joseph Smith, possibly.
That you pick up on that, Garrison.
The Mormon? The Mormon?
Even Kat in the chat is gasp the Mormon.
The Mormon? What? That guy died like 100 years ago. What are you talking about?
He goes, I believe you call those Mormons? Anyway, yes, we will. I'll make a note of that. And he writes something down at the bottom of the ledger. And he says, right. So you honestly have your pick of most of the rooms. We have 8 rooms here. 1 and 5 hold 2 single beds. 4 and 8 have a double, and the rest hold singles. You can take any rooms you want except for 5, which my brother and I use, and 6 to 8, as there's folks in there already. Each room is 50 cents a night, cash in advance. Rooms have hot water, but we only have oil lamps for illumination. You'll have to bring your own food, but there's a grocery store past the woods and to the south if you need anything. Get a delivery every Tuesday, so if you want anything, just let me know and they'll bring it down the same day.
Right. You said it's 50 cents per room regardless.
Yes. Does not matter. It's up to you.
Shit. Well, it looks like we're bunking up.
We are. There's 4 vacant rooms.
Yeah, but I'm poor.
You say as you received a $200 stipend.
Right.
And I'm not spending this money on this case.
It's like, how about?
If you don't mind, I would like room number 4, please. Before
Absolutely.
you gentlemen decide.
Absolutely. He turns around to the rack and he flips through them. You look and you see that Robert has just kind of fallen asleep in his chair. And he takes a key with a little tag that says 4 on it and hands it over to you. Yes, may I have your name? Yeah. For the reservation.
Ah, yes. Delacroix.
Delacroix. Yes, Garrison, that absolutely flips your switch.
Alright. So did I know that she was coming as well, or is that just
You just know that name. You don't know very many Delacroix. And there is one that you know as part of the briefing is the girlfriend of James Fraser.
Right. Alright. Cool.
You say anything?
No doubt. Not right here. I'm not going to cause a kerfuffle here in front of this nice old gentleman who can't say shit.
Right, so you're just going to step out the door and go down the landing. It'll be the last door on your left.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Excuse me.
And she's gonna start walking out. And
I'll pat Lee on the shoulder and follow her out as well.
going to her room.
Right.
I'll, just before I ask these people for 2 rooms, the page that looked torn out of the ledger, that was close to the current page that's
Yes.
being filled out. Okay,
Yes.
that's what I thought, and that's suspicious. Can we get rooms 3 and 2, please? Yes.
Absolutely. Your friend just seemed to walk out there. Is he with the woman?
He's going to get our things out of the car.
Make me a fast talk check.
I have 5 points in that.
Yes! You could get lucky.
Watch you make it.
I did not.
Or you could die.
He just kind of nods and just goes, just so you're aware, we take the safety of our guests very seriously, so going to
As
take a
well
step.
you should. That's very comforting.
Just please write your names in the ledger, and here are the keys. And he takes the money, $1 whole dollar, and he just kind of steps past you and walks out onto the deck. So Garrison, you have stepped out onto you stepped out onto the landing.
Yeah.
I guess Nathalie, I don't know if you're particularly unnerved. Make me a listen check.
Okay. Listen.
Okay. You notice nothing as Garrison, you step out onto the landing. Shortly after, make me a listen check, Garrison.
I'm good at that. Sorry, my in-character persona and my out-of-character persona are very different people.
Okay. Garrison, as you step out, a couple of moments later, as you're kind of watching from the end of the landing, Nathalie walk towards room 4, you hear the jingle of the bell of the front door, and you turn and you see William just kind of leaning against the wall and just kind of watching you curiously with a gentle smile.
Afternoon. Evening? What time is it?
I would say it's about 6 o'clock.
Miss LaCroix? Just think it's interesting that you are coming here without informing your compatriots' family of putting yourself in danger for this situation.
Or do you? Well,
Natalie,
I
as
don't
you
have to
turn
tell
around,
them.
you also see William kind of leaning behind and just watching you both curiously.
I don't think that there is anything wrong with two lovers meeting in the middle of the night. Not that
No,
it's any of his father's business.
No, I don't think that's the worry in question here. It's more of a, if something did go wrong, or if a gentleman is trying to hide, or, has individuals sent after him, it's probably not the best thing to run into the line of fire if that is what it turns into.
Well, I must see him. I don't care. I don't care. I need to see him. I must tell him.
Tell him what in particular?
Never mind. Just go about your business and I'll go about mine.
All right. Well, I just want to let you know we are here to help your associate. We are not trying to hurt him or anything along those lines. We are just trying to make sure he gets home safely.
Well, maybe he does not want to be home.
Then we can discuss that when we find him.
Pardon me, I couldn't help but eavesdrop. I was just making sure that the lady was safe. It seems like you two know each other?
In a manner of extended speaking.
I will not pry much more, but it sounds like a serious case if this friend of yours is missing. Please, do let us know any way we can possibly.
Look, I know I'm a rough and tumble looking guy. I'm not the kind of person that most people would like to associate with. But I would like to accomplish this as quickly and as simply as possible and then be on my way.
Of course. Your friend, and Lee, I'd assume that you have the keys now. I'd assume that you are stepping out.
Well, while they're outside, I've got a sketchbook that I keep in the inside pocket of my jacket. I'd like to, when I see him get outside, I want to take a quick look at this fella in the wheelchair and just see what he's doing. And then if I think I can have a second where he's not staring directly at me, I want to take a page out of that sketchbook and take a rubbing, if I can, of what the torn out page would have been bearing down upon.
Make me a Actually, he's asleep right now.
Oh, never mind then. I'm just gonna do it.
So yeah, you are just kind of able to do that as he sits there. Please make me a want to be fair. Let me look at your sheet.
I have technical drawing as an art.
You do. Make me a technical drawing roll. I'll allow that.
Nope.
All right. It seems that the page that was ripped out, as you try and make a rubbing, you can't really make it out because the calligraphy. Oh God.
You okay?
Yeah. The everything stuttered for a second. The calligraphy was too illegible on most of the names, and so it's just really hard to make out the smudgings and the license plate numbers that were also noted. Yeah, you're not really able to get anything from it. And about at that moment, Robert, you notice just kind of he just kind of groans at you and looks in your direction.
Oh. It wasn't intelligible in any way, was it?
No, he just kind of groaned.
Okay.
Oldly.
Let's kind of smile at him a little bit and take the keys and
He
join.
sat there, oldly.
I don't mean to be ageist, but this gentleman is insanely old. Just I'm thinking the grandma in Resident Evil 7, like that. Just like this decrepit husk of a being.
Eyes so sunken in, they're touching the back of her head.
Yes, exactly.
Like that kind of old.
That kind of old. Anywho.
Mama Coco style old.
What else do you do, Lee?
I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give Garrison, I think, the key to room number 3, and I'll keep room number 2.
As you step back
I
out,
think we deserve our own rooms tonight.
you step out onto the landing and you see Nathalie and Garrison just kind of face to face, and you step past William, who just goes, "Oh yes, you wrote your name in the book?
Yeah, everything should be all filled out.
Excellent, and that is your car?"
That I think it's his car, but yeah, that's what I arrived
It's
in.
my car, yeah.
Understood. And that is the lady's, I assume. And he just kind of smiles and goes, "Please enjoy your stay. Let us know if there's anything we can." And he turns around and walks back inside.
Well, ma'am, I will not keep you up. If that is, if you have some sort of rendezvous planned for tonight, go for it. We just ask that you at least let us know when it's all over, so we can at least talk to the gentleman. That is, if you are able to find him.
I will do my best to find him, of course. And if you happen to find him before me, just let me speak to him one time before you send him back.
I mean, that's fair. We're not here to arrest him. We're just here to make sure that he's safe.
Well, we don't know anything yet. It is better not to worry until we absolutely have to.
All right. So, are you under the impression that we're here as a hit squad or something?
No.
You're,
Lee's just kind of in the middle, just...
I don't know. It seems kind of like you're expecting us. I don't know. By saying before you take him away, it's like, no, we're just here to make sure the kid's alive.
I mean, look at me. I don't exactly look like...
It's hard not to. I understand. Yeah. Respectfully.
Goodness. Mon Dieu. You come up to me, a young woman in the middle of the evening, alone at a hotel. You approach me.
Down the hallway, yes.
How do you think I am feeling right now?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
I think that it has been a long day, and I would like to get some sleep, and maybe he will show up and he just got lost.
You know, I sure hope that's the case. I think that would be for the best. I guess I'm gonna be in room number 3, so if you do need anything at all, I'm right on the other side of the wall. Hey, all right.
Really, if you don't mind, gentlemen, I would like to clean up and freshen up before I go to sleep.
Have
Of
a
course.
wonderful evening, ma'am.
And
All right.
she's gonna turn and enter her room
Excellent.
for now.
And go straight to the bath.
Mm-hmm. She's getting the
Alright.
tub.
All right.
I'm so-
1 second, please.
Lee, I have to ask. Could that have gone more poorly?
Probably.
Well, I appreciate your vote of confidence.
Well, while I'm gonna just try like kind of lean in and talk a little bit quietly, and like while while that old fella came out here to come talk to you, I tried to take a rubbing of the torn out page, but I can't make heads or tails of it. It's some kind of, I can't read the script. I don't know. Do you want to try and take a look at it? And I'll just hand him the piece of
I
paper.
mean, I suppose. Are you sure you didn't just get like all of the indentations from every other page in the book as people
Well, I
were
mean-
writing on it?
I might have, but
All right, I'll take a look at it. What do I need to roll, James?
Spot hidden.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right. With that, you're still not really able to make out any specific names. Though you do notice that the page was full, and there seem to be they seem to lack checkout times. Some of them.
All right.
More than the number of occupants that he mentioned were here. You're still not able to make out. Yeah, no, I think the
Damn it,
previous scene
Grant.
established that. Thank you for him.
Anyway,
There you go.
not the goal here. That's
This
next.
is not D&D. This is a serious horror adventure. Shut up.
This is not fake court. That is 2 weeks.
This is
from now.
a.
We'll try that again later on.
Anyway, okay. Shooting back over to Nathalie. The interior of this room has a window to each side of the door, protected by wooden shutters. The walls, floor, and ceiling are all made from wooden panels. The walls adjoining the other rooms are paneled in plaster and decorated in a green and white diamond patterned wallpaper. It's very quaint. A door connects your room to the room next to it, and it appears to be bolted, and you can assume that it's bolted on both sides.
So you don't get none of them fucking ideas.
The room has a bedside table holding an oil lamp and an alarm clock. It has a dresser, a wardrobe, and a small dining table with 2 chairs and a large oval mirror on the wall. A small bathroom, which you walk into, is built inside with a toilet, sink, and shower. The door has a weak bolt attached to it. The shower itself has a boiler connected to propane tanks that you imagine as you see some pipes heading down. The yellow bed linen is faded but clean. There is a handcrafted jewel pattern Navajo rug on the floor.
Shit. And Cthulhu sits in the corner reading a book.
What are over there? Welcome. No. So, Lee and Garrison, as you check out your rooms, they're basically exactly the same as I just described.
I take issue with the layout of my room, because the door to my bathroom hits my bed.
Those doors should open the other way.
Yeah, it's just a little uncomfortable, and potentially my bed sheets are gonna get soggy from any steam, and I'm not about that.
Let's assume there's more space between the door and the bed than there is.
No,
there.
we're going right as
We're
it
going
says, man.
All right, yeah, cool. Yeah, the it's an old motel. It's quaint. It's nice, but it's not built the best. And
Like,
bougie
it's-
ass is
Yeah,
offended.
it's gonna be one of those things where like it's a running joke throughout the night that I keep like getting caught on the bed sheets or the door hits, and then I'll go over to Lee's room later on and be like, "You got fucking space in between your door and your bed."
It turns like if you don't latch the door all the way, it'll slowly swing open so that when you get out in the middle of the night, it's just like right there.
Every single time, each of these damn doors following me everywhere.
All right. So the only difference between the rooms is that room 3 has a bookcase in it.
Where is that bookcase?
I'll fucking know. On the far wall next to the door that leads into room 4.
Alright. Anything good? Anything of interest?
Make me a library use check.
Ah, fuck. I'm not good at those.
I don't do no reading. I ain't been in the library in my life.
20 points! No!
Nothing good.
There's not even like a comic book in there.
Let me see.
No, I know Superman hasn't been invented yet, but you know.
You find some like history books on wildlife, a couple of like old James Patterson novels. Actually, you find some John Blancy novels.
Love that guy.
And that's about it.
Yeah, none of this shit interests me.
Exactly.
I will try to put things back as I found them. To be polite. Why am I still in my door? Let me move. Oh, I guess I can't use my arrows. I gotta. Like that we move in real time as if we're actually doing things.
Are any of you doing anything interesting in your bedrooms? Oh god, I don't want. I forget what I just said.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not forgotten.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna get my things out of the car.
You're gonna go get your things out of the car. Natalie, are you doing anything? Just
I
taking-
think Natalie is kind of just like checking all the drawers and stuff. She's very curious and likes to pilfer.
Okay,
No.
make me a spot hidden roll.
Okay.
Garrison is just going to take the time to meticulously shine his shoes, iron his shirt, clean his gun, make sure everything is very spick and span.
Oh, actually, it's a revolver. So...
Yeah.
Did you make that roll, Nathalie? Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
I
A
did.
55 versus a 55 by the skin of your teeth. So you're checking all of the drawers and everything. They're mostly empty. You find some extra towels, plenty of space for your clothes, but I don't know if this is historically accurate. Probably a Bible in one of the drawers. I don't know if they started that at this time period, but let's assume they did.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, thank you. Either way, there's a Bible in that drawer. That's what I'm saying. And
1908 is when they started doing that.
okay, so yeah, there's a Bible in the drawer. But also, just nothing really of interest until you step across the room, like heading towards the bathroom, probably. And as you reach about here, you place your foot on the rug, and you feel a little bit of give. Like the floor is a little different underneath that rug.
She does have a knife on her. I think Nathalie is going to knock on the door between room 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Hello?
He'll be coming out of the bathroom and is caught in between the bed and the door in that weird sort of like 3-foot space, and he hears the knock. He's like,
It's the
Shit!
door between
It's
the
like-
bathroom and the bed.
The doorknob gets stuck in your pocket.
So I'm currently caught like right here, and I'm like, just a second.
Maybe a dexterity check.
I'll hop over the bed and try to come over.
Maybe a dexterity check.
Yep. Just
Okay.
barely.
Just barely. You almost just eat shit, but like you're able to like kind of catch yourself as you walk over to the door. I assume both of you unbolt on either side, and the door opens into Nathalie's room.
Miss LaCroix, how can I help you?
Yes. Look, I think that we may have gotten off on the wrong foot, and I don't want to seem that I am worried in front of others, but you know, I am. I'm alone, and he was supposed to meet me here, and I don't know what to do. This hotel is very creepy, and there is something on the floor here, and I don't know if you might help me take a look.
All right. Yeah. You said he was supposed to meet you here.
Yes, we had a plan to meet here.
As far as I know, I thought he was already here. Yeah. One sec. He'll go over to his bed and put his gun together and come back.
Are you hiding the gun from Nathalie?
No.
Okay, so Nathalie, you see that he's carrying a...
It's freaking the 1920s.
Yeah.
Shoot the Suggins gang into the wall and all that
Yeah.
shit.
There's a shotgun above the desk. Like, this is America. Fuck you. But,
America, fuck you. Anyway,
what do you do?
I'll come in. You said under this rug.
Right here. It does not feel right.
All right, I'll take back the rug.
As you pull back the rug, you see a what looks to be a trap door concealed beneath.
Oh. Mon Dieu.
Don't know what that means. Should we? I'm gonna go get my friend, my associate, and we'll come back. We'll take a look at this together. Is that all right?
Yes, I do not like
we're
this.
friends?
Please hurry.
That is why I rescinded the statement of friend. I'm gonna go get the guy that I rode here with, and I'll be right back. So I'll run over to his room and bang on the door.
I'm not gonna play this out unless you want to say something. Lee, you
No.
answer, and you follow him back into that room.
Hey, we found some weird shit. Get your ass over here, and then we'll run back into the same spot. All right. Yeah, we'll open up the door.
It is locked.
Oh, of course.
Were you able to find a key or anything in this room?
There doesn't appear to be any sort of keyhole. It's literally just like a door with like a small like little handle.
I might let me just take a look at it, trace over the edge. I might be able to get this open. I need to go get my tools.
All right. As he goes out to get his tools, I'm gonna try to just kick it open.
Make me a strength check.
No.
You hit it and there's no give. Meanwhile, Lee, as you exit, I'm gonna move your token around to
Sure.
illustrate where you are. You see a man standing in front of the motel across from William, and they seem to be in a heated argument. I will post his picture in the group chat.
Us.
All right. Let's take a look at this him. Oh no! He's a child.
He's not a child, but he seems to be rather young.
It's like Leonardo
probably-
DiCaprio?
Probably late
Chalamet?
like late teens, early 20s. He doesn't seem he doesn't seem he's like small and feeble looking, but he's rushing over, and he's literally yelling at William, and he says, "You said you didn't know if he stayed here. I know he did. He told me so. Now calm down, young sir. There are people trying to rest here. Rest here? What with all the noises under the roofs at night? Good luck to them. Now, what room did he stay in? Tell me that." "I've said I don't know, and that's my final answer. Now stop bothering me, or you can get the hell out of my motel." You see with uncharacteristic anger from William. The young man slaps his thighs in agitation and storms off past William, kind of shoulder checking him.
And the old guy didn't go down.
No. It's like not a huge shoulder check. It's just kind of like
Okay.
a brushing past, and he's just kind of looks right there. Make me a luck roll, Lee.
And nothing will go wrong.
Luck roll has been made.
William just kind of shakes his hands, turns around, walks back inside.
That was weird. I'm going to remember to tell them about that when I get back with my tools.
Lee will remember this.
The man just kind of walks by you and just kind of looks at you, and just shakes his head and just keeps walking.
Can I try and get his attention? Like, hey, sir.
You do get his attention, and he's like, "What?"
Come. I'll just gesture for him to come up to me. I want to like.
Hey man, you want some candy?
I got puppies down this alleyway.
Are all
Right.
terrible people.
So he just kind of looks at you and just goes, "What?"
I'll walk up closer to him. People going missing from here?
Make
Is that what I heard you yell?
Make me a charm or persuade roll.
I'm
choice.
not good at either of those. Which is better? Charm.
He just kind of looks at you and just goes, "What's to you?"
Well, maybe nothing, but I noticed there was a page torn out of their guest book.
Not surprised. And just mind your own business. I'd just get out of here if I were you. This place is weird.
Good advice.
And he's gonna keep walking. Make a psychology roll.
I'm like, where is he going?
He's going around the hotel, probably to the other side. You'll remember that rooms 6, 7, and 8 were occupied.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, you hear rhythmic thumping from inside the room as Garrison still continues trying to kick the thing in a rhythm that seems very suggestive to
Ben.
anybody on the outside.
Okay, so... Stop it!
You can't make me!
So you try and break open the trapdoor from within. It's drowning out the sound of the argument you just heard outside. Lee, you grab your tools and you return to the room as he's just still, like, stomping it, trying to bust it open.
It's like, hey, there was another guy here yelling at the old man about someone having gone missing from here. Said he never showed up, but the guy who was yelling at the innkeeper said that his friend told him that he was here.
Right. Alright.
So we got 2 cases of this.
2 cases. Or maybe the same case. We don't know.
Could be the same case. We don't know who that guy is. That's good thought.
Well, you want to work your tools on this door?
Yeah.
Did he say anything? Did he say anything weird about the trap door in the floor?
Yeah, he said that there were people complained about noises coming from under the floor.
Well, I'm not surprised. But, yeah, let's figure it out. And I will cock my gun and get ready to go.
Yeah, I'll make sure I've got my shotgun handy as well.
I'm sorry, you said you were an engineer, a mechanic or something? You have a shotgun with you?
Yeah, I go hunting sometimes. I get sent out into the woods chasing after who knows what.
I'm sorry, you go hunting with a shotgun?
You never take a deer before?
Not with a shotgun?
Well, small birds.
I mean, is it for sport? He's definitely not doing it for food if you're shooting with a shotgun.
A little bit.
You must really, really need that iron in your diet.
You don't mind the pellets.
I don't like that.
I think
Can I
there
take this
is
door
more
apart?
pressing matters. Please do.
I would like to try and disassemble the hinge rather than going after the lock.
Okay.
And I would like to make a case for mechanical repair for that.
Yeah, make me a mechanical repair check.
I would like to charm the door into thinking that it is open.
So you're able to just kind of undo. It takes a little bit of work. This is an old door, but it's very sturdy. And you do, and as it kind of comes undone, you notice that it was bolted from the underside. Okay. In here somewhere is what is beneath the floor.
That was a very general statement that gave no information whatsoever. Somewhere in this underneath the floor is the thing that is underneath the floor.
Okay. So, it's dark. It's pitch black down here, and as you come underneath, it's literally a crawl space. You can't like stand in here. It's not like a cavern or anything. It's literally just like a little crawl space running under. You see some pipes running under the floor, heading over towards where the bathroom is. This appears to just be like a mechanical crawl space.
Is there any sort of like peephole or something? Is this just like somebody getting his jimmies off?
Everybody make me a hard spot hidden check.
Hard.
Oh, you have to make it hard. Okay. I mean, oh,
No, I didn't.
It's a crawl space. It's a crawl space with pipes. You assume, Lee, with your expertise, that this is simply a place for the maintenance for the boilers for the showers. You do notice that this crawl space seems to kind of maze-like seem to extend in all directions, providing access to every single one of the rooms.
Is it, from what I can tell from here, does it seem to be limited to the footprint of the building, or does it extend beyond the footprint of the building?
It's hard to say, but from here you'd assume that it's limited to the footprint of the building. At least from where you're looking, it literally just goes over towards the bathroom, forward, and far off to the left.
So there is still a wall to our right.
Yes.
Cool.
If we're looking at the map, there's a wall to the right and a wall down.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, then how the fuck does he take care of the rooms that are on the second floor?
And it's dark down here?
I think that picture is misleading. I'm gonna say that there's only one floor.
So then, why are there stairs?
I don't know. This map only has one floor.
The stairs don't go to anywhere.
The stairs lead up to the landing. The landing is like, how do I explain this? This is how I'm gonna say it works.
yeah, it's like a little porch.
Yeah, it is a porch. So if you're looking at it, you see those lines there. I don't know if this will show up. It kind of looks like this. You walk up a little ramp. And there's the door, and this is the landing, and this is the ground.
Oh, so those are the stairs in question.
Yeah.
Okay.
The stairs
like the
only
equivalent
go
of,
up
like,
a little.
Oh, I see. Because it's wheelchair accessible for his brother, husband, guy who's a vegetable.
Yeah, there seem to be ramps. These ramps are wheelchair accessible.
Got it. That makes much more sense.
Right. Yeah. Anything else?
It's like pitch black down there.
Yeah. There's no lighting underneath there, and they told you that the place is only lit by oil lamps. And it's starting to get darker and darker as night starts to approach.
Are there any sort of lamps or anything we can grab from upstairs and take a look around?
Yeah, there's an oil lamp in every room.
Perfect. I'll run back up, grab that, and come back down.
All right. There's nowhere to really go back down. This I'm gonna keep drawing stuff. This thing is like particularly shallow. Like.
Well, I mean, like going up to the room and then coming back to this.
That's actually
this
pretty,
crawl space.
Pretty big. Yeah, this crawl space is not very, very big. Like,
right.
You'd have to literally crawl to move down there. It's kind of like that.
All right. I will. I'm hating that I have to do this because I care about my clothing so much, as I've so much stated.
I thought you were going to say I care about my life, but okay.
Who the fuck cares? I will take off my pants and fold them neatly before putting them to the side, so I'm just like in an undershirt and my underwear, and then go crawl underneath with oil lamp.
You both witness this. Nathalie and Lee, and this dapper gentleman undresses and then crawls into the crawl space. All right. All right. So you maneuver down there. Make me a dexterity check.
Right, dexterity. Hard success.
Excellent. Okay, so you're able to kind of maneuver down here, and you find a good way to just kind of like push the oil lamp along the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Which way are you going? You may move across the map.
Oh boy, I think. Sorry, I need to move that out of the way. I think I'm gonna start moving directly this way, back under my bed.
Okay. It's the same situation. You don't really find much here.
Nope.
Make me a spot hidden roll, though.
Hard or regular?
Regular.
Cool.
Damn. Alright. As you're kind of going around down here, you see some you notice the lantern pick up a little bit of red. Some streaks, small streaks of blood, as you see what look like long lines in the dirt. And as you look closer with that extreme success, you can see that the blood kind of ends at what appears to be a torn off fingernail.
All right.
That continues forward into the darkness.
This is a bad idea. I will have my gun at the ready as I'm crawling. Trying to army crawl, I guess, through. I'll go a little bit further.
Okay. As you make it over to room 2, you notice some light coming from the north, and the nail marks and the blood seem to lead out that direction.
I'm in danger. I will continue. Here's the thing. Garrison would think, okay, this is just some freak who is dragging shit underneath the ground. He would have no idea of like monsters or anything. So he would go into it. He has a gun. He would feel prepared. But Ben knows this is a stupid idea. And yet we're going.
Do it.
Okay.
Like,
As
it's
you
okay
follow
down
it.
there?
All right, I'm about to join the club that Trevor is in.
So as you get closer, you see the light actually goes out underneath the stairs on the other side of this motel.
Okay.
It's a path out towards the direction of the lake. But before you even get there, make me a. Are you trying to be at all like? Are you just like crawling and just like or are you trying?
No,
to, like,
I try
gear?
to be. I tried to be stealthy about it
Okay, make me a stealth roll.
because I am still crawling under people's homes, or rooms at least.
Make me a stealth roll.
Oh no!
Okay.
That's not great.
That's not great.
So. I have to make a manual roll for this.
Uh-oh.
Love that. A 3. That can
A
only
3.
be good.
I don't know if I agree with that.
There is a blast as through the floor a single bullet fires as you hear "God fucking damn it!" And you were struck in the leg by the stray bullet. You are going to take You're going to take 3 points of damage as this gun just goes right through your leg. You get extremely lucky in that it's basically a grazing wound, but you gasp in pain as you hear from above you, "All right, come out of there, or I'm going to take you out again. I can hear you breathing down there. Get up here."
Is there a like hatch or anything?
Yes, there is a trapdoor with a bolt on
Okay.
the underside.
All right, I will knock on the door.
Do we hear this firearm go off?
Yeah, you hear a firearm go off.
And it sounded like it was coming from. Are we able to tell?
Make
it was.
me a listen check, both of you.
Listen.
Nathalie, you just kind of jump in shock at the sound. It came from somewhere over there. Lee, you're able to kind of notice and pinpoint that it came from either room... I'm sorry, this window's too small. Either room 6 or 7.
Oh no.
Okay. So it came from the other side of the building. We should get over there.
I think that would be best. This is not good.
I would like, as he says that, before opening up the hatch, I'm gonna say, I have a gun on me. I was doing investigation down here. I'm gonna throw that out there so you can see it. I will not reach for it. You can grab it first. I will stay away, and then let me come out and explain myself.
Alright, make me a persuade check.
Promise I can't do a charm.
You can do a charm.
Prefer to do a charm.
Yeah, you can do a charm.
I failed.
No, you cannot do a charm.
Just a reminder, everyone, you can use luck points to alter your rolls. You just spend those luck points and they're
right.
gone forever. But
You
you
know-
can use those to adjust your roll.
Just how so? Like I roll again, or
Like say that you got a 57 versus a 50. You can spend 7 luck points to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't know how many luck points I have. Oh, is it just that I have 70?
Yeah.
And then so then
Correct,
my
so you now have
They're
60.
so then my rolls get harder and harder as I
Mhm.
do luck.
As your luck
Okay.
runs out.
Your luck runs out.
I see. Okay, cool. Then I will do that.
I had a player literally spend almost all his luck points on one roll, and he like wasted all his luck just to not die at like the last moment of a game.
I mean,
And like
Yeah.
it's between dying and being unlucky forever.
Yeah.
Anyway, you open the trap door, and he says, "All right, throw the gun." And you see this guy,
I will toss it up.
and he's got a pistol, not unlike yours, and he's wearing. He looks like
Excuse me.
Stanley from Streetcar. He's got his like.
Mm.
He got his pants. He's fucking jacked. He's sweaty, and he's got a gun pointed right at you.
That's exactly what I look
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
It's you. You have the Spider-Man meme.
And as you pull up, he goes, "Okay, now sit on the bed. We're gonna
Alright.
talk."
Perfect.
And he like moves over to the other side of the room by the door, and he locks the door. Lee and Nathalie, you make your way to the other side of the building.
Yes.
Room 6 or 7.
Where do you think
well,
we should
step-
start?
I mean, 7's closer, so I'll listen for. Yeah, I'll listen at door 7
Okay, make me a listen roll.
because it's closer. That's what I would
Go
do.
to the bed.
Hey.
Okay, Lee, you're listening at room 7, and you hear what sounds like crying. But Nathalie, you hear arguing, and you hear Garrison's voice from room 6.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I hear your friend in room 6. It sounds like they are fighting.
Actually, there's a window. I will stop there and go like.
The blinds are shut.
Of course.
I can't see anything.
Should we
It's
just
like
knock on the door?
Blanket over your head. It's like,
Yeah, it's like
So, he says, and once again, I am sorry for any H.P. Lovecraftisms that pop up in this. These are characters. They are not emblematic of my or anyone else's opinions.
Oh yeah, he was racist as hell.
Yes.
Bring it.
Anyway, he just goes.
My character is two of the races that were shit on the most at that time.
So he just kind of looks at you, and he goes, "All right. Now what are you doing under my room?"
All right. So, long story short, we heard some shit happening under our door. The lady in the room next to me said, "Hey, this thing is creaking. Can you take a look?" I went down there. I saw some like claw tracks, like somebody been pulled, bloody handprints, and so I was following it out, and I saw that it was leading out towards the lake from underneath your room. I was going to follow it. I made too much noise underneath your room, and here we are. Do you mind if I use your sheets to stop the bleeding on my leg, though? That would be preferred. You can take the sheets from my room. It's just this seems like it might be something I need to take care of.
Yeah, and he just grabs a shirt and throws it at you.
Thank you so much. And I'll just start wrapping it up. Now, I don't want anything from you. And honestly, I just got here today. You can ask the people at reception. I was just helping out the lady in the room next to me, and she wanted me to investigate down there.
We've been hearing noises at night, and
I mean, if you saw what's down there, I'm not surprised. I mean, it looks like somebody had been dragged out against their will.
We're in the middle of the woods. I mean, we're next door to a mulatto. She's I don't know. She's been making weird sounds over there at night. I can't imagine that she's crawling around the place.
No, I mean, like, this looked like somebody was, like, kicking and screaming, digging their nails into the earth, and, like, their fingertips were bloody.
I ain't heard no screaming. Know nothing about that.
Well, something was happening. It was not pretty. It's still down there if you want to take a look.
Listen,
Shouldn't be that hard to see. You can see just through the
listen,
trapdoor.
I just came here from a messy divorce.
I'm sorry
I just want to
that.
get some sleep and get over to Kingsport. I don't have time for this. Just
Cool.
just go back to wherever you came from. My name is Bill. If anything else weird happens, there's another person in this building with a gun. So get the fuck out.
Good to know.
Go.
Cool.
And he
I will-
opens the door and comes face to face with you, Nathalie and Lee.
just like about to start knocking on the door when it
Yeah,
opens.
And he's like,
Nice.
Is
Do
everything
I
okay?
get?
We heard gunshots.
Do I
yeah,
get
I
my gun back?
shot your friend. Yeah, he hands you your
Oh
gun
my
back.
god.
Your friend was crawling around under my room. What am I supposed to do?
I mean, is that? You know what? I'm gonna just say thanks for not hitting me in the head.
Yeah, guess you seem pretty lucky.
I guess so.
And he'll,
You Americans and your guns, I do not understand.
It's
didn't you have a revolution like 30 years ago or something?
I wasn't there.
Oh, whatever. You Germans. And he turns around and walks back into the room.
Okay. That was interesting.
Hey, you know, at least they didn't shoot you.
That is true.
Anyway, my leg fucking hurts. I feel like I lost some luck off of my life there, so to speak.
That's a sentence.
That's a sentence. I saw some nasty ass shit down there that makes me worried, but it's headed towards the lake. So, yeah. As I said to him, it looked like somebody was being dragged and they were clawing their fingers in, trying not to get pulled away, and it actually ripped their fingernails off.
No.
So there was blood. It was not a good time. Not a good time.
Are you saying that we should go towards the danger?
I didn't fucking say that. I just got fucking shot. You think I'm gonna go back to danger right now?
Hey, Jay. Thanks for the follow. He's watching with either just himself or with a whole bunch of people from the show that I'm doing right now. Can we, since it's been a little bit, can we give a brief recap of what's happening right now? Just you?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
James lured me into a trap and then shot me. And that's all you really need to know at this point.
Someone seriously give a quick recap.
We are looking for this gentleman who said that he was going to stop at this motel, and we haven't heard from him. Apparently his girlfriend says that he was supposed to meet her there, but the reception says that they have not heard of this gentleman, nor has he checked in. And so we went into our rooms. Nathalie found this trapdoor underneath one of her rugs, and I decided to check it out and was crawling along. Found some tracks of somebody being pulled, probably by the feet, trying to claw their way away. And it led out towards the lake. And then I got shot in the leg when I was trying to investigate further. The guy who shot me was racist and tired and divorced. And so he was having a really
tired and divorced.
Sad life. And then he threw me out of his room. Yeah. And that's pretty much the whole story so far.
I took apart a door.
Yeah, he took apart a door. Yeah, and I
found a page torn out of the guest book.
We did do that, and I folded my pants. So
yeah,
we've all done some things.
Nathalie took a bath.
At this moment, coming out of
Very short.
room 8, you see that young man again as he just kind of peeks out and just goes, "It's you again."
This is not the kid that we're looking for, is it?
No. It's the kid that you saw, Lee.
That's the guy I was telling you about.
Timothy,
who was yelling at the innkeeper.
Oh.
Good. Hey, you having some problems here? Oh no, he's taking long, dramatic steps towards us.
Everybody make me a charm or persuade or something check.
Ooh.
Okay. I would like to use my aeronautic engineering skill.
I guess
don't even think that's something.
It's just engineering.
I can dream. I can dream to have that skill.
So he still doesn't really like you, Lee.
It's just barely.
But seeing these new people with you, he just kind of goes, "All right."
Good.
Some. What were you saying?
Oh no, I'm just saying I got shot. So could we take this somewhere where I can at least sit down?
Yeah. Come on.
Thank you.
He invites you over to his room.
Does anybody have like a knife or some pliers?
Yeah.
I would love both of those things and then something to bite down on.
Oh God.
I've got all three of those things.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to pull this bullet out of my leg.
Oh yeah.
Just like a rag, some pliers, and my pocket knife.
Man, this fucking sucks, but alright.
You really want to do that? You're gonna have to roll medicine for that.
God, I don't know. Oh no, that's impossible. That's a 1. No, I don't think so. Does anybody else have medicine?
I got some first aid.
Or first aid. Do you have first aid?
I don't have first aid.
Yeah, you do. You have 30.
Oh, I have 30. That's not enough. That's not enough.
I've got 45.
Yeah.
Anyone want to try and pull out that bullet?
Mine's 30.
I'll do it if he tells me to, and if he promises
I feel
not
like
to
it's
punch
gonna.
me.
I feel like it's gonna get worse if I leave it.
Wait, didn't you say it went through?
Did you say it went through me, James?
He did say it went through.
I'd say it actually probably got lodged in you. It went through the
Okay.
floor and got
Gotcha.
you in the leg. The velocity, probably broken by the floor, wasn't fast enough to go through your leg.
All right.
That's how ballistics works.
Hard and fast rules on that.
Legit.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking do it.
Is there anything at all I can do to get a bonus die on this? Let me think.
Maybe, just maybe, if I shoot it in the same exact spot, it'll knock it
no,
out in
no.
brilliance.
Push it out the rest of the way.
But then what about the first bullet? Damn it!
Roll
I'll just-
one on your gunshot and I'll allow that.
Yeah.
Use your
I'll just
luck.
like heat up the knife and all that good stuff. Make sure it's nice and clean before going in there, and I'll give it a try and hope I don't
Okay.
have to spend too much luck on
I'll
this.
give you a bonus die, mostly because Garrison and Nathalie also have 30s in this, and so Natalie's probably holding the leg down, and Garrison's probably like, he's just gonna like wrap it and like put something in his mouth, just kind of.
This is not the first time I've been shot. It's the first time it's been stuck inside my body, though.
We all
Let's
been there.
see. So it's I add it after the roll. I see. Where's first aid? I understand the
It's on the
alphabet.
left. It's on the left.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah! Good job!
Hard success. Anyway, yeah,
let's see if it's extreme. It was worse.
you kind of look over at him, and you're able to just kind of pull it out with a jerk of pain, Garrison. It is out of your leg. The young man vomits into his trash can as he's like just kind of really, really upset by the sight. You had to do that in my room?
Well, you gave me a place to sit down, and it's probably better to get it out of my
Yeah, but
body
I thought we were going to
now
talk
than
about what's
later.
going on, not conduct surgery in my
He's
fucking
okay.
motel
He's
room.
gonna be okay. He's okay.
I'm sure he's going to be. Okay, what brought you? What brought
Do you want the
here?
sheets from my room? Well, we're looking for someone. Mr. Frazier.
Mr. Fraser. Oh yeah, he's a guy with a tuft of blonde curly hair.
I
Oh.
look over at Natalie. Is that right?
He describes him perfectly. He's got kind of a slender face, very strong jawline, but like tousled curly hair.
Toss.
He says, oh yeah, I saw that guy the night I pulled in here. I didn't get the chance to say hello. In the morning, I noticed his car was gone. I guess he left.
When was this?
Yesterday.
Oh, mon
Right.
Dieu.
You would think that we would have heard something, or yeah.
I didn't hear anything. He just like showed up. He went and he hung out, and I think it was room 1. And then he I didn't see him come out of there for most of the night. But did you ask the hotel owners?
Yeah, they said they didn't know anybody by that name. That
Okay, well they're either idiots or they're lying. Liar, I
Oh, really?
reckon. I just may go bring the police in on this if my pal doesn't arrive soon. I'm waiting for somebody too.
and you are looking for
His name is Abe. His name is Abe. He didn't say was. His name is Abe. So
and we were told that you were talking about something about sounds underneath the floor.
yeah, I guess it was people like you crawling around underneath.
Yes, it's been me the whole time.
Oh, he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. Yeah, he just goes, yeah, I don't know what that is, but it bothers me, and I don't know. I think I'm probably leaving in the morning. This is a lot.
Right. Well, whatever it is, it's leading out towards the lake, so that's probably the big thing to worry about.
Well,
you know of anything else weird that's been going on?
I mean, this motel has what seems like a workshop in the back, which seems weird. I don't know what they build there, but I see them bringing, like, when they order groceries, they were bringing equipment. It seemed to be just, like construction stuff, but I haven't seen them working on anything, like building a second floor or anything like that. So I don't know what the workshop would be for. I've been meaning to get in there, but it's locked tight. But anyway, probably just gonna leave in the morning. I'd recommend just cutting your losses and leaving. Your friend probably went on his way to wherever he was headed.
No. He would not leave me. I don't believe it.
Well, let's just say a lot of people are waiting for people that never show up here.
I don't
Anything.
think that. Actually, I don't think Winnie for Godot was written at that point. I don't know. Sorry, that's a joke just for me.
He just kind of takes a step back, sits on the bed, strips the sheets, and starts to redo the bed. He goes, anyway, it's getting late. I'd lock your doors tight. I'd probably plug your ears if anything starts happening under the floorboards, and just do your best.
Right.
I'll just tell him, hey, we found a couple of these rooms have trap doors. Maybe check yours, put something heavy on it.
Thank you. Yeah. Where's the trap doors? Where are they?
Usually under the rug.
Yeah, in her room it was under the rug.
He pulls aside the rug. There's a trap door, and he goes, oh, shit. He takes a nightstand and hurriedly kind of puts it on top of it and takes his suitcase and lays it on top of the nightstand. He just goes, all right, well, definitely getting the fuck out of here in the morning.
I think that's a good call. I think we need to get in that shed.
We should also check room number 1. That is where he was staying.
We should check.
And then we should also check the lake.
Can we
I
save
wouldn't.
that for
I
last?
wouldn't go down there.
Why is
not?
that?
I don't know. I was talking to Miss Bonner next door,
Mm-hmm.
and she was saying that she literally keeps her blinds shut at all times at night, because she sees things out towards the lake, strange lights, and just very. She's just very uncomfortable, and honestly, when I look out there at night, I get this odd feeling as well. I'd stay away. Something wrong there.
So you're saying that we should avoid the odd thing that may be, the reason for all of this just because it's creepy?
Look, you can go down there if you want, but like I don't know. I just get bad vibes. I just get the sense that you're gonna. I don't know. I don't know. I'd ask Miss Bonner about it if you're interested in any of that, but I'd stay away.
What time is it right now?
It's about 9 o'clock at this point.
Alright.
Well, I'm not very good at talking to people as I'm sure you can tell. Do you want to talk to Miss Bonner? Was it? And I'll see if I can get into room number 1. I've got the adjoining room.
Well, isn't that? I suppose that'd be fine. Miss LaCroix, do you want to come with me, or would you like to go with Lee?
I think that I would like to go search the room because I might see something that you might not know. Because I know him.
Well,
That's a good idea.
Well, if you
might
hear
take
another
me.
gunshot, we'll just follow the same drill.
Well, it might take me a little while to get that door off its hinges, since it's lashed from the other side, presumably. I can come get you when I get it open, or you can come with me. Fine either way.
I do have a lockpick on me.
That would be.
You never know why you might need one. You might get in a hairy situation and you might need to get out.
Not one to ask questions.
That is very true.
All right, so Garrison's going alone to talk to Miss Bonner? Okay. So Nathalie and Lee make their way across the other side back to room 2. Jacob stays in his room. You hear the door latch very hard as you leave. And Garrison, you knock on the door to room 7. The door kind of...
I get that feeling that I'm about to die or get shot again.
Through the door.
Hopefully, she has the decency to shoot through the same hole.
She's a good shot. Anyway, you knock on the door, and after a few seconds, the door kind of slightly opens, and you see a young woman with light dark skin, slightly darker skin, freckles, and frizzy hair. And she just kind of opens the door, and she looks at you, and she just goes,
Hi,
Hi.
you, one, must I say, you are absolutely stunning, but, two, you're Miss Bonner, is that right?
make me a charm roll.
Bang!
Okay.
There we
She
go.
goes, she kind of tosses her hair and just goes, well, thank you. Yes. Is there something you need?
I was wondering, I was talking to Jacob next door, I think that was his name, and he said that you had been seeing stuff down by the lake. Is that right? I just wanted to.
I mean,
I was planning on going down there at some point, but I was.
No, I wouldn't. That's. I see the Brophies take. I see Mr. William take his brother in the wheelchair. I see them roll it down towards the lake every night, and usually they bring the shotgun. So I don't.
Well, I mean, we are in the wilderness. Bears are a thing. Is there anything particular that you do see that's of worry? You seem like you're hesitating for something.
It's just. I sound crazy. It's just lights, as if cars are flashing their headlights from the lake. It's very strange. But they're not long flashes. They're very slow, pulsing flashes. I'm sorry, I sound insane.
No, I mean, look, I found.
Listen, I need to get some rest. I can't deal with this right now. I've been having horrible sleeping patterns. I just.
No, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
Of course. Thank you. And she just kind of closes the door and steps back inside.
Right.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
By the time
I'll head back towards room 1.
by the time that conversation is finished, you see Lee just kind of messing with the lock. Make me a mechanical repair roll, Lee.
You got it, Chief.
You open the first padlock, and you open the second one. Door opens into another room. This one has two twin beds, and is very similar, but also has a bookcase. Rug on the floor, nightstand, oil lamp, bathroom.
Well, what do you say we take a look around?
All right. Specifically, what are you looking at, each of you?
I think Nathalie would be looking at the nightstand to see if he would left a note or anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the area. You said there's a rug in here too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that there's a trapdoor under there, and I'm gonna pull it back, and if there is, I'm gonna look around that to see if there's any sort of evidence of similar scratching like Garrison told us about in the crawl space.
All right, Garrison. Garrison,
Oh, yeah.
what are you looking at?
I thought I wasn't back yet. I was still...
Oh, you
around.
at about the time that they pop the lock open, you've made your way back.
Okay. I think I'm just going to keep on lookout. So, in case anybody's coming through the front, or coming near the front, or sounds from below, that kind of thing.
Okay. Make me spot hidden rolls, Nathalie and Lee. Nathalie, you have a bonus die.
Oh. How do I do that?
You add a d10. And
Sure,
you subtract
you
that
just-
from your roll.
Yeah.
That gets it down to 56. Would you like to use one luck point?
Yes.
That's good. That's good value right there.
That's very good value.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Well, all right.
Critical success!
Absolutely. You use
Where
one
was
luck
that?
point. And you know what? You keep that luck point because of that critical success. Damn. Yeah, you're just kind of looking around. You don't find anything in the nightstand, and then you kind of turn your eye back over towards the bookcase, and you notice a familiar spiral notebook
Ooh.
that you recognize as Lee's, not Lee, James's journal.
Hmm.
I
No,
didn't
it
even
cannot
bring my
be.
journal.
This journal belonged to him. So he was here. Why would he leave it behind? I don't understand.
And she starts flipping through the pages to see if there's anything of note or a note for why he left or anything like that.
Do you guys think those brothers, they're feeding something down at the lake? I mean,
That sounds crazy to me.
Like, what would they possibly be feeding?
I don't know, but
The bears?
maybe the bears. But
The as you flip through it, the last entry, I have posted in the Discord.
Oh.
Felt so tired after the row with Dad, and staying at this dump hasn't helped. Car still broke down. Old man William says he can fix it, but I don't know whether I can trust him. This place creeps me out, and it's only been one night. Hate the noisy frogs around the lake. I saw lights out there when I went for a stroll. Late night fishermen? The 3 boats were tied up, and I can't imagine those decrepit old brothers going out there at night. Lake stinks anyway. Had the worst time last night, too. Sleepwalking. Not done that since I was a child. Dreamt I was underwater, floating through a weird city littered with corpses. I awoke after midnight, freezing cold outside my room. The lights in the reception were blazing. Those old fellows are strange, and I haven't seen much of them, thankfully. Spend all their time in that workshop or whatever it is facing the lake. Damn it, if the car isn't fixed today, I might just take my chances and hitch a lift to Kingsford. I miss you so much, Nathalie.
Mon Dieu. I don't understand.
Who's that? I don't know what that was. Anyway, continue.
Look at this. This is his last journal entry. He said he had a strange dream.
Very curious.
Lights down by the lake.
Everyone seems to be talking about these.
Ben, your
Wait.
air conditioner is popping.
Sorry.
It's okay. I know it's hot.
Yeah, sorry. I
Maybe go to
rolled
push to
the
talk?
side. Is that any better? Did that block it off?
Seems to have.
Sorry. Yeah, I rolled to the side. Yeah, it is 82 degrees in my apartment, everybody. So
Yay.
I'm
It's
kinda
okay.
stuck
I
with it.
totally get it. Anyway, yeah, so you find this. What else do you do?
Look, I think we need to get into that workshop, or we need to check at the lake. Probably the workshop is probably our better bet, but I think right now the bigger worry is if those brothers are in there. So
I will just have to make sure that they're not before we try.
So then we could try to run interference. Somebody up front talking to them while somebody's in the back trying to sneak in.
Maybe they are asleep.
I don't want to risk that, honestly. Why am I southern? I don't know.
I don't want to risk that, honestly.
I don't want to risk that, honestly.
Anyway.
I've changed my birthplace a little bit further south. So I think, honestly, that the best thing to do is probably... Well, who feels more comfortable talking?
Don't look at me.
I can go see if they are at the front, and I can distract them if I need to.
You sure? You're okay with that?
Old men love me. It is fine.
All right. Great. Then we will try to make our way around back and open up the shed from the back side.
Okay. Good luck.
Are we taking that big room behind, like, the reception area to be the workshop?
Yes, it's the one with the ramp and the stairs with the double doors. It
The one that leads into room 5?
No. It's the one next to it. The big room.
Yeah. It's got
Yeah.
a door to room
Yeah.
5.
At least room
Oh,
5,
that leads into room 5, yeah.
right here.
Oh, yeah, you can ping in this.
Yeah. All right. All right, Lee. Let's get going. You got any like bolt cutters or anything? You can,
Got a hacksaw.
no, I don't think that's going to be that quiet, but it's better than nothing. All right. Well, good luck, Nathalie. We're gonna give it a shot.
Okay.
We'll head around the back side.
So, Nathalie, you head over to the reception.
2 trailer park boys go around the outside.
All right. I'll start with you, Nathalie.
So first she's gonna kind of like peer in to like this little middle area to see if anybody's like milling about.
That door.
Yeah.
The door is locked.
Okay. And there's not like a window or anything on the door?
No.
Damn. Okay. She is gonna ring the bell.
Okay. As you turn around, make me spot a hidden check.
Oh.
Hide those spots.
As you turn around, you see some cubby holes at the back of the desk. You see a pile of number plates, of license plates, kind of concealed, covered in dust. Those draw your eye.
While she has the chance, she's gonna try and like go behind the desk and like take a peek at those. Just kind of like rifle through them a little bit.
Make me a luck roll.
Okay, just do that again. You did great last time.
Okay.
I don't like that sound. That's why.
So as you flip through them, you find you find a license plate with the number AB 1652, which, as part of your knowing to search for your boyfriend, you know is his license plate. And as you're looking at it, you kind of turn around and you're almost face to face with William, who's just kind of standing there. You did not hear him open the door. You did not hear anything happen. He goes, "Might I ask what you're doing, young lady?"
Oh, mon Dieu. I came to ask for some ice, but I found these here on the desk and I got a little curious.
Of
Are
course,
you a
of course.
collector?
Yes, we collect old license plates. There's a lot of
Oh,
cars that end up abandoned over by the lake. These were we were trying to make room because our walls actually got filled, and so we took these off the walls.
yes. Oh,
Anyhow.
I love the decoration. It is very nice.
We have ice for you. It's in this room in the back. Would you like to come with us? Come with me?
Oh, please. Yes, thank you.
You walk into the back.
And nothing will go wrong.
Nothing whatsoever.
As he opens the door. And this room is festooned with a very nice little table. There's a little fireplace, and a wide window that is completely shuttered. There are 2 doors in the back of the area and a couple of couches, books lining the walls. And he says, "Please, just one moment." And he goes over to a little ice chest, scoops some into a bucket, and brings it over to you. He says, "Actually, would you like some tea?"
Oh, that would be lovely, thank you. But I cannot stay long. I am quite tired, but I think
Oh,
just
I
a
wouldn't
little
mean to keep
bit.
you. I just, your accent reminds us of Europe. It's been a long time since we were back there. It was before the war, before the Great War, actually. So
Yes.
I was hoping to quiz you a little bit about your adventures.
Oh, goodness. I don't remember a lot. I left when I was 11.
We were slightly older when that happened. I was, what was I? Somewhere around 52. And my brother was somewhere around 85.
Oh, good. He has lived a long life, it seems.
He is 105 this year.
Oh, Mon Dieu, no.
He's probably going at some point soon, but I believe he has a lot of virility left in him. I'm optimistic.
Well, I think that is wonderful.
No, Lee, the math doesn't work out.
Okay. I'm suspicious of everybody.
I'm going to say that whatever the ages are correct, and they both arrived here about they came here about 50 years ago. And William mentions that he's 82, and his brother is 105. Anyway, what were you saying? I apologize.
She is gonna say, if you don't mind, I would actually love a spot of tea. I would love to talk with you about your adventures in your long life.
I'm very flattered, young lady. And he goes and starts to make tea. Lee and Garrison, you make your way over to the workshop.
It's a very large time frame between having children.
Like I
23
said,
years.
That's what I was
the
initially trying to
ages
figure out.
the ages are correct.
I'm not doubting that they are. I'm just saying that, you know, those parents, they made decisions.
Anyway, so Garrison and Lee, you make your way over to the back end. This workshop is literally chained shut.
You know what, we've been planning. So,
Is it like a lock, or is it just like
It's a lock.
heavy?
It's like a big padlock.
I'll get to work on the lock, see if I can open it first, and if not, I'll cut it.
All right, mechanical
All right.
repair.
There's not much I can do in this
Or
situation.
I'm sorry, locksmith.
Well,
Well, I'm going to tell you, I have 1 point in locksmith, so anything that requires
Okay,
that,
so
I'm
you're
just
not gonna
do.
you're not gonna pick the lock. You're gonna try and break the lock.
Yeah.
Okay, this will make noise.
can I intimidate the lock? No, just kidding.
I
You won't open!
so how is it? Is it like 2 handles that are
Yes,
chained
that are like
together?
chained together with a big padlock about this big.
Could I try and get the handles off of the door with that?
Yes. Okay, so you're able to do that. You're able to just kind of remove the handles with a little chunk, which makes you kind of jolt a little bit, but it's not that loud of a sound, and you're pretty sure it's probably okay. The doors creak open.
I will prepare my handgun.
Yeah.
See where all the dead bodies and destroyed cars are.
So,
Or the giant lobster man with eyeballs that shoot light out like a car headlight. From Lernia of the Lakes.
it's extremely dark inside. You
I
can't
would
see
assume so.
anything. I'm assuming you still have your oil lamp,
Yes.
and as you lift it, it sheds light on a bare plaster room.
Get shot again.
The floor and ceiling are paneled in wood. The right-hand side, you see a large white sheet nailed to the ceiling, concealing the right-hand side. The visible side holds 3 cardboard boxes. To the left of the entrance, a door to room 5 in the northwest corner, and far more sinisterly, a wooden table replete with leather restraints pressed against the far wall.
Hmm.
Well, that seems unnatural.
I don't like this.
Oh, okay. I would be worried if you did like this.
I'm glad. You should have been worried if I liked it.
All right, I'm gonna check behind this curtain. Be prepared to shoot if anything jumps out at us. Although it can probably hear us.
I am prepared to shoot.
Perfect.
Should anything jump out that is not you or Nathalie.
I don't know. I'd be worried if Nathalie was back here somehow. Anyway, I'll move the curtain.
Okay. As you move aside the curtain, wait, I'm sorry. Lee? What are you doing? Are you both searching behind the curtain?
No, I'm just like I'm covering him with the shotgun. If anything
Alright.
should attempt to do harm.
So as you pull aside the sheet and raise your light, you see a wooden table. Its surface blackened and scratched. It holds a pair of thick rubber green gloves and a row of 6 jars. The first 4 jars are half filled with a cloudy yellow fluid, while the final 2 contain dozens of metallic needles spotted with green mold. In the northeast
fucking
corner, you see 2 large wooden crates.
Are they sealed crates, or would we be able to open them?
As far as you can tell, it looks like they're pretty easy to open.
Oh, shit. Alright, I will try to open one of the crates.
Back over to Nathalie.
Alrighty.
Beautiful.
So, Nathalie, he brings you tea and he sits down. And he kind of looks over to you and he says, "Well, you have questions. Go ahead and ask."
So what brings you here in this remote area? What made you want to own this lovely motel?
Well, long story, I suppose. Let me keep it fairly simple. Well, we were from a little place called Brichester, near the Severn River Valley. We had a hotel there, but Upton moved with some money we saved up and bought this place. America's pretty far, I know, but we used to travel around the world in our younger days. This region, with all its trees, the beautiful lake, stole our hearts. Long time ago. What better place to spend our twilight years? That keeps it pretty simple. We had a much larger family, but, well, they stayed over in England, and we just decided to continue things that they set out to do here.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, well, the motel business, hospitality. We
Of course.
really loved treating guests to a unique experience.
And has it always just been you and your brother?
Well, here, yes.
Yes. No lady friends?
A long time ago. Very long time. And he kind of looks off into the distance a little bit, and then his eyes just kind of laser focus back onto you, in a slightly unnerving way.
Hmm.
Can you make me a Constitution roll, Nathalie?
Ooh. Love
There's
that.
drugs in the tea!
Nathalie,
You fell for a classic blunder!
It's not a fumble.
you start to feel a little woozy,
Great.
and you tumble over in your chair. Madam, are you all right? And he leans down to kind of pick you up. The room starts to get a little blurry, but you're still conscious. You're in control of your faculties. You just feel very tired.
Oh, it is nothing. I think I just got a tired spell. If you don't mind, I think I might just go back to my room and...
Of course. Let me escort you.
No, it's okay. I
you
can
sure?
do it myself. Yes, you get your sleep
I'm
too.
sorry, this is sleepy time tea, so maybe it Maybe it was a little too true to name. Anyway,
Oh.
please be safe. It's dark out there. There are some sinister people who seem to be harassing you. Please let us know if you need any help.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you so much.
And she's gonna kind of
It's
wobble her
literally
way
just sleepy time tea, James.
back to room 4.
You return to your room.
We don't know.
and
I gave you a nice cup of chamomile.
And you collapse on the bed,
Mm-hmm.
and you drift off to sleep.
Damn it. All right.
Make me a, Just roll me a D100.
And she was never heard from again.
Hey, that's pretty good.
She was fed to the lake monster.
That has a shellfish allergy.
I'll come back to you.
Oh no.
Garrison and Lee. Garrison, as you open the crate, tumbling out of it with loud thuds are 2 naked bodies. Covered in what look to be tears in the skin, notably with a massive unbleeding hole in the center of their chests, in the exact same spot, surrounded by a network of red lines. As they fall to the ground, make me a sanity roll.
Okay. Just.
Is
I
that
don't
something
know.
you need to do too? I'm not
I don't
close,
know.
but-
I don't know. what that-
Lee, yes, you do as well.
Oh. Oh no.
I don't see what you're freaking out about.
Yeah, you don't really see it, you just hear some thuds. But then you do see it, and you notice Garrison freaking out, you kind of steel yourself and are able to walk forward. Garrison, you lose 3 sanity points.
Yeah, I fucking bet. I apologize for my terrible language. You all knew what you got into when you signed in.
A gangster from the 20s?
The,
Sure.
The bodies are of a emaciated-looking man and a also emaciated-looking woman. They do not look like James Fraser. They do not.
Regardless, this shit is fucking too much. Like, look, I've killed some people, but this is like going over the line.
What could do this?
Creepy old men.
To what end?
No fucking shit down at the lake. I don't know. Is there anything else in this room to check out?
First, how much longer are we all good to go?
I'm good to go for however long.
Yeah.
I probably got like half an hour. I do have to work in the morning.
Okay.
Half an hour, 45 minutes.
Okay, we will come back next week. Might be a little later. Start because you don't have much left, but I'm gonna keep going for now.
Okay, yep, I'm good.
Unless we can speed run it right now.
We cannot.
Quick, glitch through the wall.
We're about 2/3 of the way through.
Okay.
But Lee and Garrison, what are you doing?
Is there anything else in the room for us to check out?
There are those cardboard boxes.
So the 2 crates had the 2 bodies in them, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we might as well fucking check out the...
You might as well.
Yeah. I think you should do it this time.
I guess that's fair. Now you cover me in case anything jumps out.
Oh,
of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
All right.
I will ready my handgun for anything that comes out of a cardboard box.
I will open a cardboard box.
So Jack in the Box is just like, ah!
As you search the boxes, you find a bunch of suitcases in one of them, a bunch of clothing in the other one. In the third one, you find jewelry, some of the fancy-looking clothing, and through a thorough search, you find a jacket with the name Abe Hickey in ink on the washing label, 2 gold wedding rings, various women's earrings, a silver bracelet with the words "To my darling Paige," as well as an expensive-looking gold watch bearing the initials JF on the clasp.
I'm taking that. Did the name Abe Hickey mean anything to me?
That was the
sounds
friend.
familiar.
That's the friend of
Yes.
Jacob.
That's right. That's why that's familiar. I'm taking that jacket as well. There's some stuff. This stuff belongs to the missing people. It's literally got their names written on it.
Right. I think we should head back to our rooms.
Yeah. Can we get? I don't know. They're gonna know that someone was in.
They're gonna know somebody, but they don't know who. If we go back to our rooms, who's to say? Either way, we need to be up and ready to go.
Yeah. I'm not sleeping tonight.
No. All right, let's head back to the rooms. So we'll do that on the map over here somehow.
Whee!
Don't leave me here! I'm scared of this room. There we go.
I'm gonna stop.
You know,
I'm gonna
this
stop my
bathroom
roommate.
door. This bathroom door is only the second most aggravating and terrifying thing in this room. In this game.
I'm gonna stop by roommate on the way, and can't remember that gentleman's name, but I'm just
Back to
Jacob.
Nathalie. Nathalie. You begin to dream,
Oh no.
and you feel relatively lucid.
You're fucked, kid.
You're floating under stagnant water, surrounded by sluggishly moving weeds. You begin to sink deeper and deeper as you look up, and the light above the water as you reach becomes more and more distant. Before you look down, and light starts to float from the bottom.
No.
You see a city of leprous, black spiraling steeples, narrow twisting avenues. Dead creatures litter the streets. Twisted, angular things with shiny red shells covered in thick tubes and trumpet-like protrusions. Moving against your will, as you descend, your feet finally plant in the center of the city, at an octagonal declivity. This obelisk-looking thing, this glass obelisk, essentially, covered in warped glass. You move closer, floating towards it, as a shadowy, pulsing object lies beyond it, with 3 glowing eyes and the hint of a metallic surface. Garrison and Lee, as you walk along the landing, you don't even get back to your room. You see Nathalie walking,
Oh fuck.
stumbling, slowly, shuffling zombie-like towards the lake.
I'd like to run and go stop her.
yeah, I gotta go after her.
I know you're not supposed to wake a sleepwalker or whatever, but, you know, we've seen enough bullshit today. Run all the way over here.
All right. So what are you doing?
Gonna try to like grab her, pick her up, and take her back to the rooms. This is where she kicks me in my wounded leg and runs away.
She keeps walking, and as you try and pick her up, she's reaching out towards the lake, just dead-eyed. And you have to struggle a little bit. Make contested strength rolls. I'm curious.
Ooh.
May I assist
Yeah,
Me too.
in some fashion?
Take a bonus die, Garrison. Nathalie, you're out of control for the moment.
Ah. Oh no.
Nathalie, can you roll?
Oh yeah, what do I roll? Strength.
Okay,
strength.
so that would put me at 56.
Oh, no. Nathalie just scratches you across the face and just pulls forward and just starts shuffling faster towards the lake.
You want to push it?
You want to push it?
What does that mean?
You can make another roll, I believe that means. But if you fail, something catastrophic happens.
Usually, the keeper's handbook recommends that this is a negotiation between the player and the keeper as to what will happen based on how you're trying again, essentially.
And I tell them what will happen if they fail?
They can... they can pitch something to you, or you can tell them, and then they have the option.
Right. So how are you gonna push this? How are you really gonna go for this? Because first you just tried to grab her, and that failed. So what are you going to do to really try and get her if you want to push this?
So the question is, do I have to beat her 12?
You're gonna do a reroll.
Okay, so both.
Actually, you're just going to make a strength check. And you're gonna have to just beat the strength.
The same degree of success.
Same degree of success.
So I'd have to do a hard success. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can choose not to push,
You can.
but
No, but-
because something bad might happen if you fail. But
Yeah.
you have to tell me what you're gonna try to do to get that done.
The Keeper's Handbook also suggests giving the player the opportunity to refuse to back out once they know how it could go wrong.
Okay.
Sorry, Sally. No. I think with a wounded leg and being clawed across the face, he's probably like, okay, I don't like. I can try to tackle you.
So
but...
narratively, what this means is you're just choosing not to do something crazy. Like you're still trying, but you've lost out on that first opportunity. But she's booking it. What do you do?
Lee, you want to fucking do something?
Yeah, I got an idea. There were some boats down, and she's like, "How far are we from the lake?"
You're about 100 feet.
And how close am I to the boats?
About 100 feet.
Cool. There's some rope near the boats?
Yes. You'd assume it's 100 feet away.
Yeah.
By the lake.
I just, if I could I don't really want to run towards there, but I don't want her to run towards it either.
I will start running towards the lake as well.
Okay.
As much as I can with a fucking
What are y'all doing? Think narratively. Don't think mechanically. Just think what would your character do
I
to
think
stop this?
seeing I'm gonna try and grab some of this rope. I'm gonna think that there's probably some rope by the boats, and I'm gonna see if the rope is loose, if I can grab it and maybe like use it to I don't know, pull. If she's booking it too, maybe we can like pull a line at like waist level and maybe trip her, since she doesn't really seem to be like here. Maybe she doesn't see what's going on in front of her.
All right, Lee, you cannot judge me for what I'm about to do.
I think we're beyond that.
I'm gonna try to run up and just slug her in the face.
All right.
I ain't smart.
Make me maybe a brawl. Brawl. Do brawl.
No.
Do a brawl.
Do a brawl. I do a brawl.
You take a swing and you make contact, but it doesn't seem to
Son of
really
a
wake her up.
Bitch.
Roll
It was a good
damage.
try. It was a good try.
How do I roll damage?
I
Where is that?
believe that's
Combat tab.
Combat tab.
How do you determine brawling again?
It's got something to.
Is
I
it 1d4? Is it the damage bonus?
So I think Nathalie is supposed to make a contested brawl or dodge. Or fight back roll. It's either like dodge or
Yeah.
fight back.
But she's not in
Um,
control right now, so she's not trying to dodge it. Like,
Then
in that case, I think it just hits.
I think it just hits.
Yeah, it just hits,
If
so never
someone
mind. Yeah,
doesn't
that's right.
dodge, it just
Okay,
hits.
so I'm gonna say that I think your damage bonus is the damage that you do with your fists, because that's like all it
Okay.
is. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Roll a d4.
I think that's right.
Roll. I'll just roll it here.
Oof. He smacks you really hard, Nathalie. And as you look into that glass, you see this, it just seems like a giant urchin with massive spikes, metal spikes, and 3 glowing eyes. And as you get closer, you can see the irises, and then this massive mouth just opens in an enormous smile. Make me a sanity roll. You are going to... Damn! You're going to lose 10 sanity.
Woo!
As you-
That's not good.
That was a max roll. You lose 10 sanity, and then you wake up immediately, clutching your face as your lip appears to be bleeding, and you're on the ground with Garrison and Lee above you.
Shit, did that work? Holy fuck, did that... I'm so sorry.
Mon Dieu. Oh, I was,
She keeps saying
That
that. I
was
still don't know what that means.
Mon Dieu, there was a city underwater, and I was floating, and there was this creature with 3 glowing eyes. It was just like what my love wrote in his journal. I saw it too. It felt so real.
We need to tell you something.
No.
We should probably get you back to your room first.
Nice.
Night.
I'm just doing a game first. Good night, sweetie. I am doing Call of Cthulhu, yes. Anyway.
We'll
You
take her
might
back.
be getting to. You might be getting to this, Keeper. Losing 5 points of sanity from a single roll causes a bout of madness.
Oh no.
I think I might also have gotten that then earlier.
From a
How
single
much-
roll?
Oh, I think. Oh no, never mind. I lost 3.
You lost 3.
Never mind.
Okay, so more than 5. Yeah, you get a bout of madness, which I'm ignoring what the book says because it like assigns you a random phobia,
Actually.
I believe. Sorry, we're getting into the stuff I don't know.
I think
You're good.
she lost a lot of sanity. I think if you lose a fifth of your sanity in one day, you get a bout of indefinite madness. I think that's the rule.
Okay. Roll me a d10, Natalie.
Yep.
It's going to determine the category of your madness. What is it?
6. That work? Yeah, 6.
All right.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. There's a step in between. The investigator is supposed to make an int roll, and they want to fail. If you pass, then you get your madness.
Okay, make me an intelligence roll, Natalie.
Because you recognize the importance of what you've seen, which you did. Great.
You wanted to fail. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you look up and you look around you, and you seem to be looking up at James. And you look to your right, and you see James. You see your boyfriend twice as you look up, and you're very, very confused at this.
James. James? I want you. I don't feel so good.
No,
I'm so confused.
Hey, how hard you hit her?
not. I guess pretty hard. I didn't. We're about to hit her with something a little bit harder. I fear. Let's get her back to her room. I think that's probably our best step right now.
James, where have you been? Why did you leave?
Natalie, James is dead. We found.
What you mean? Don't be silly.
No, he's dead.
No, you're not. You're right here.
I think maybe we can. Actually, I don't know if I think I'd pick up on that. Like, maybe we should not try to tell her until later. I think she might need some time.
Right. Look, either way, we have to do something about these old fucks. I mean,
Make me another int roll, Natalie.
Yep.
now you're really crazy.
No, this is... I'm ruling this a little differently. This is how I'm doing this. So, with that, you rub your eyes and you look up and you see them again. You still feel a little crazy. You feel like every now and then as they speak, you hear... Yes, exactly, Vix. You hear them speak in his voice, and you get glimpses of him, but you recognize where you are and what's happening a little bit more. You're lucid. But just a little addled.
Oh, it's you. I could have sworn. Oh no. What did I do? That old man. I drank his tea. Oh, so stupid.
No, I don't think we should be taking anything from that old man.
No.
Do you still have his whatever the thing was that had his initials on it? Lee?
Yeah. The watch, right?
The what? Was the watch, James?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got it.
I mean, I think it might be good for her at least to have something of his to hold on to.
Let's get her back to her room. To the room.
Before you can,
Son of a bitch!
you hear a smash as you look towards the workshop. And bursting out are
He's a monster.
2 naked forms.
Oh, shit.
With a hole in the chest, perhaps?
With the hole in the chest, and they shamble very quickly towards you. They are running zombies.
Oh, well, this bodes well.
And as you see them run for you, you hear a scream from within Sarah Bonner's room. And behind you, you hear hisses. It's not the correct token.
Well, I guess this is where we fucking die.
I'm just going to use extra copies of these tokens. And you turn around and you see 2 more horribly addled figures shuffling towards you that look like this.
Neat.
Ah,
Oh God.
And as they do, we are going to end on that cliffhanger.
could have just fucking gone back to the room. Could have let him walk into the lake.
We
Oh,
coulda.
shit.
You
I
absolutely
coulda.
could have. You can beat a Call of Cthulhu scenario with one person.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
easiest
you
way is
coulda
to
just let
leave
me
the scenario
die.
and go home.
Yep.
Yeah, but at this point, I
there's like
just
a
wanna...
note in here that says keeper suggestion, do not let it, like none of the telephones work, the police are miles away, they cannot help you.
It's
Tiamat descends from the sky, roll
Tiamat descends from the
initiative.
sky. Anyway,
my
Ugh.
you have to watch this tomorrow. Yeah, we have a YouTube channel where I'll be uploading this, and I will share that link with you over Facebook, Jay. We will be continuing
man.
next Sunday. I believe we're doing strike for my show, so I'm probably gonna push it to 9 o'clock since we've only got a little bit left.
9 Eastern or 9
Central?
Central?
Eastern.
9 Eastern.
Wait.
Just 1 hour.
Okay.
All right.
What time is it? Yeah, okay.
Thank you for the 8-month subscribe, B-Town. And thank you for the good morning every day. I really appreciate that. Anywho.
It's funny, every time I see B-Town like post anything, I think of there's a grocery store right next to my apartment in New York called C-Town Fresh. And so every time I read B-Town, my brain immediately adds fresh on the end of it.
Thank you for the bits,
Sound
Vix.
fresh.
Maybe there's
Like,
bits
oh
of
yeah,
in the
that's
live.
B-Town Fresh.
Anyway, thank you very much. We hope to see you next week, and we hope you enjoyed this. I am hoping to do some more Call of Cthulhu in the coming months, since I might be extremely busy and unable to consistently do Eberron. But yeah, let us know if you want more Call of Cthulhu content, because I'm having a blast. I don't know about y'all, but
I want more
like
Call
it.
of Cthulhu content.
Yeah. Anyway, have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Clickety clackety. Please come back.
Bye!
Bye.